The button been pressed. Have I gone green? Am I live? Yes, I am. I said I wasn't gonna stream tonight. I was gonna take a break, but I really just felt like streaming tonight. You know, you ever just get those vibes where you're just like, hey, yo, I shouldn't do something, but how about I do it anyway? That's me today. Streaming is fun as of recent. I've been having a lot more fun with streaming lately, and I wanted to go ahead and stream. Oh boy, let's go ahead and do I'm live random stream ooh woo. And then what is my link? It's just I always forget. Is it HTTPS or what? There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, so. Wait. Where's the thing? There it is. Who else? I could put in Kiwi, why not? How's it going, gamers? Hackerman? In between. 'Tis I, the one, the only McMahon. And let me tell you, I am tired today. I was wanting to do a stream. I know it's not scheduled for a stream, but I'm wanting a stream, so I'm streaming. And that's just how it do be today. Today was a long day at work. Pretty quiet. it was actually so quiet, in fact, that it caused a headache, which that makes little sense. Like, almost no sense, right? Like, why would silence cause the headache? Does that not baffle some people? It doesn't baffle me per se, but it definitely confuses me. Oh, borderless window, that exists. Oh. There we go. See, I was having a problem for a little bit where Final Fantasy XIV, I was like, hey yo, why the frick is it not wanting to work in windowless borderless window. Fuck. Yeah, that. But it's working. I'm just a big dummy dumb. Alright. Well, while I wait for this to load on up, while I wait for the game to get started, I should go ahead and do a little bit more stream prep. Let us push the stream manager button. Yes, there we go, there we are. There's my ugly mug. Perfect. I don't really have any plans for what to do. I just wanted to play some chill gaming. Just some chill games. Yeah, I accidentally went viral today again. Soft viral, of course. I decided, hey yo, I'm gonna upload a video of this phone that I was working on. Don't ask me. I don't fully understand it either. I wasn't the person who checked it in. But when I was reading the receipt, or the work order ticket, literally it was, the wording on it was, my screen won't work. You open that, it was a Z Fold 2. You open that Z Fold 2 right up, and all of a sudden, you are met with no display. Not just no display in the terms of, hey, there's no display here. No display in terms of there's physically nothing there. Like, I'm gonna show really quick here. All right. If I open this guy up right here, take a look at that. My phone screen isn't working. I open it up, nothing. I don't understand it. But anyway, it went soft viral. We're looking at 11,000 views. I'm kind of appalled. Well, stay on here. This is a very well-performing video, right? 117 views, that's pretty good for my channel, especially when you consider like my average here. I'm looking around, I see 28, 11, 28, 31, 9. Then all of a sudden, my shorts are going 1,000, 1.4 thousand. We have 239, 6,000. 11,000. That's outperformed the video that cannot be outperformed. That has outperformed my TF2 Stars HUD and Robo Fortress Skins video, my very first video. So I just find that crazy. I don't understand the algorithm, but I guess I can see the appeal. All right, it's probably not even a 10-second clip where I'm just opening up a phone and I've got a funny little caption. So that's probably why that's happened, but I digress. We got some Final Fantasy to play. No, I do not want the lodestone. Thank you very, very much. All right, well, let's head on back. Right now we are going through Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers, I am a level 80. This is Hanako, my cat's girl, and she's a white mage. This is obviously a glamour. I just want to show that. I'm not that much of a noob. Where is the repairman? This way. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and get stuff repaired. Why not? Wait, did I just run right past it? I'm a little tired. Again, today was just a really strange day. Alright, let's repair all. I don't think I have any new recommended, right? Yeah, everything is within specs. So, that's for the Alexander raids. I'm not doing that right now. So let's head on. Ew! Alright, hold on. I can fix this. Okay, so we teleport to New Gridania first. There we go. Oops, sorry, let me put this over here. There we go. It's a little neater. A little cleaner. Someone's already doing the heel toe. Let's fix my posture some. This new chair, probably one of the best $200 of my life, honestly. No cap. Very comfortable. Especially considering, or compared to the previous chair. I'm not sponsored. I don't want to use the Aetherite ticket. I save things. I hoard things. Little fat boy was the... Okay. Alright. Alright, friends. Alright. Then we are... heading into the unknown. Alright, I gotta speak with Sato. Or is it Seto? I don't remember, honestly. I think I was kind of drunk when I was last playing. So, my guess is as good as anyone else's. Anyone else's who hasn't played through Shadowbringers yet. Evidently. Alright. Anyone who's unfamiliar with Final Fantasy XIV. So, obviously, it's a pretty popular, pretty big MMO. Yes. The Birdman. But the White Mage is it's pure healing. It's a very... I enjoy it as a class, right? Then again, I've always enjoyed healer classes. So, where I'm getting to is you start out as a White Mage with... Well, as a conjurer with nature-based skills and abilities. So things like stone, where you're one of your only attacks, you're throwing stones at people with magic. You're magically throwing stones, all right? Second option, okay. Wind. Now, once I've reached, I don't even know, what level did I unlock this at? Level 72? Now it's all light, and it's actually really kind of funny. So if we go over to these dudes here, all right? This used to be stone. All right, this used to be stone. Again, light. All right, Dia right there is it's just light. I am killing these guys with light. And I kind of find that appropriate considering Shadowbringers is all about this everlasting light. Do not try to hurt me. That's rude. Rude. All right. Anywho, continue the story time, yeah? Yeah. Let's pause the music. Alrighty. And then system config. And turn that music back on. Because cutscene's probably coming up. Let's hear. Seto, I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Alright, alright. My signal is right here. Very well. Alrighty, homies. Home slices, bam. Oh, that got a lot of... That got them pretty good. Alright, a size is a pretty powerful... Alright. I think that was meant to be a little more difficult. Oh, are there more? Alright. Let's get those lilies up. Give me the blood lily. Let's get the blood lily. Alright, I got one. Alright, and he's out. Oh, nope, there's more. There's one more. You gotta stop spawning, friend. You gotta hold the heck up. Yeah, no, this is the bulk of my combat, alright? It's one. Just mashing one. Alright? But there is still strategy. But the bulk of it's just one. I've seen enough. Let us return to Wollickdorf. Wollickdor? Alright, bud. You're gonna fly. You're not gonna offer me any help. That's rude. That's hurtful. That's mean. I don't appreciate it. I do not appreciate. You know, I think I also just realized... Oh, nope. Sound's still going. Okay. Was concerned for a moment. Was afraid the audio wasn't going through. Let me see here. Because there's desktop audio, which is a capture foreground with hotkey. So, yeah, that exists. Tree dude. Ayo, tree dude. You want to fight? I'm gonna win. A werewood. Homie thinks he's so cool because he has legs, but he doesn't use them. Alright. Why don't you just use your legs, bud? Why you gotta use those arms? I should probably slow down. Probably slow down on that choke. Take a few steps back. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. Hop into the chocobo. And let's hit the Aetherite. Whoa! We got Youngman Philia, Urion J, Thancred. Yeah, this is all if it didn't dawn on anyone already, this is easily spoilers for anyone who hasn't gotten this far in the game. Anyone who plans to play the game is getting spoiled. It's here. By the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think. And if you should be willing, there's a favor I would ask of you. Alright. What's the favor? This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. Alright. A while ago, I fought sin eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief rather than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. Fair, alright. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it's gone forever. Alright, alright. I'm given the opportunity to make a guy depressed. I'm down. Let's do it. Alright. Let's zoom. I say without unlocking any friggin' travel speed. Oh, northeast. Oh, well, I'm going the opposite direction. When I come back, I'll get it. Alright, so it looks like we're going to go into deep water. That'll at least be nice because that's technically flying, but not. Easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We are golden. Alright. Chocobo's not going to like it. This is very clear water. It's actually very pretty. I do support the clarity of this water. Alright. Do I not have the float emote here? Oh, I do! Water float. Look at that. Look at that. That's peaceful. That's happy. Just vibing. That's just straight vibing. Alright, now we can go under. And why not? Let's summon the Yule. Alrighty. Where are we heading? This way, I guess. Oh, okay. It's a whole underwater city. It's Atlantis! Chat, we found Atlantis. So proud. The lost water-logged city. Is that a church? Just straight up flying into a church. Alright. The house of the first lights. Alrighty, let's get that glittering object. Found the medallion. Easy. Use the big ass bird to fly on out of here. Actually, wait, I can't fly here yet. Nice. Okay. Let's go back under and not do that this time. And vibe. Straight vibing. Oh boy. But yeah. It's been a semi-quiet day, for sure. Today at work had a whole lot of nothing in honesty. Other than that clip, guess you can say lost a little bit more of my dignity. Dignity. What little of it was left over, I ended up caving and sharing my video, the You Laugh You Lose video with my coworkers. They liked it. All right, they liked the video, so I'm pretty happy about that. But now they also know that I wore fox ears. and said the furry uwu rap. Or not the rap, but the copy pasta that later turned into a rap. Because Senzawa, haha. Hee hee haha, funny. Kind of want to have that playing. Not gonna lie. Kind of sounds fun. All right. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mute the music real quick. Free rap. Senzawa. All right, easy.
Okay, I know this is a really bad idea, but I'm
Here we
already
go.
Here, so
Here we go.
here we fucking go.
Rawr. X3 nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh, you so warm.
Couldn't help but notice your bones from across the floor.
Fucking
Nuzzles your necky wakey till
frickin' heck.
Unzips your baggiest pants, oh baby, you so muscular. Take me home, pet me, and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me. See me like my widow, baby, tail for
It's
your
so
bulgy,
good.
bulgy kisses
Alright,
and lickies.
the
your
reason
neck.
it's so good
I hope
is
daddy
because
likes you,
of the
nuzzles
fact
and
that
wazzles your chest. I be getting thirsty. Hey,
it's
I
hard
got
to
a little
explain.
itch.
It's really
You think
hard
you
to
can help me?
explain.
Only 7
Just the
inches
fact that
long.
she
Ooh,
did
please
it.
adopt me. Hands on your butt as I lick my lips. Ooh, punish me, please. But I hit him
Next
with
mark.
this furry shit.
Oh,
You
Meg.
don't
Oh,
see it
boy.
coming.
Oh no. Oh boy, there's a legendary coming up. Darkness. That's just a very bright shadow. Very dark shadow, rather. Oh, did it not? Oh, I didn't hit apply. That's why. Alright. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, home fry. Home slice. Give me the shoes! You are returned. How fared your search? Very well, as you can see. It is right there. We have a cutscene. It's not voiced. They're not gonna voice him. They're voicing him!
You found it!
Alright. Riddle me surprised. Usually with this music, it's not... Alright.
It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days,
Alright, Boomer.
I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories.
Oh, the memories.
This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it
Partner
filled
in
my heart
crime.
with pride. I was so happy.
Warrior of Darkness!
His name was Artbert.
Oh, Artbert.
And he was my friend.
It's about you. He's talking about you, Warrior of Darkness.
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names.
Like, actually
as a
tragic, though.
curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Artbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He
A good man.
always tried to help.
Despite being the enemy to my world.
Different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, He was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Just walks away. Ooh woo. I'm sure Oddbert knows how you feel. I'm sure of it.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so.
Strikingly so.
Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence.
Mere coincidence.
Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
"'Tis because we are Heidelind's chosen."
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Alright.
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Meg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou
Ranjit.
sayest, should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
Alright, Shakespeare.
Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in
Damn,
the effort
go
to
off,
obstruct
sis.
the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
Alright, alright.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
They sure are gaining, aren't they? Ayo, at level 81, ayo! Alright, give me the Aether current. But I'm convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south, you will find the bridge to Ligia. Or Ligia. As the bearer of the four relics, the gates to the castle will open to you. Alright. But first there's something I must do. Oh, I found it. Easy. Right here. Yoink. Southwest, that's the direction I'm going. And only 685 yalms, too. Approximately. Yep. 494. I'm getting closer. I prefer to not die of fall damage while I'm being targeted. Thank you. Just keep going. Gotcha. I understand. At least sort of. Just still to the southwest. But that's water. I don't think... Can you have something in the water? The frick? To the northwest now. So I passed it? What? Okay, I'm convinced it's up there in that castle. I'm pretty certain it's up there in that castle. Onwards we will proceed. In its own way, this everlasting light is kind of pretty. Not gonna lie. Okay. To the north now? Could it be this one? Gimme. Don't. That was rude. What you just tried doing right there, that's rude. Alright? That's frowned upon. Alright? When someone's trying to get an ether current, you don't do that. Alright? Home slice. Rude. Onwards we proceed, and then that door should open to us, right? Alright, I think those are all the currents here. Then we will go here. Easy, simple. I like cutscenes. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania. Alright. I'm sure it is to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it's you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fey folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as destroyed, to give as much as received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Nice, okay. Alright, we're doing that. I understand. Then let us enroll. Oh, great! It's a full party. That's lovely. That's exciting. Right? It's because it's a trial. Okay. Maybe for now, what I'm gonna do, because I can later on get all the people I need for a party. Let's take a peek at the ether currents of this region in Ilmeg. Okay, so we got all of the currents, so we just need all the quests. Okay, easy. So let's. There's at least 3 there, and then I've got an area down here to explore. So 1, 2, and I'm just assuming that's what these are. 3. Okay. Okay. We will focus on that later. For now, let us do the ha-ha funny. Oh, let's see, there's 2 over there. I didn't notice that. Let's go! For real, a sleepy stream. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play regular music. And I'm gonna do that for now. Alright. That was a pretty funny mount, actually. Okay. Ulthon, are you gonna give me what I need? You're gonna give me an ether current? Oh, yes, you are. There's talking. There's talk that's There's talk that an interesting mortal has come to Ilmeg, Hanako Matsui or some such. It's you, isn't it? Don't even think to deny it. There we go. I'm Ulthon, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me, and that would be really fun. Now, by way of an achievable first step, I'm aiming to become the darling of Liran. But everyone is so caught up with their flower smelling and mischief making, they don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro, so you must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what must I do to become popular? Become the cleverest, fairest, or strongest. I'd say, fairest. If you're fair, then the mortals will like you. I'm already the fairest, I beg your pardon. And besides, we all of us can use glamours to change our appearance. The others won't be impressed simply because I look different. Ooh, I have it! I might not be able to impress with how I look, but I can impress with what I know. I just need to read lots of books. And it just so happens that there are lots of books in Urianje's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and you're coming too. I can't read your strange mortal writings, so I need you to do it for me. Alright. That face. The pain. She's just like, oh, do I really? Am I really? Oh, Hanako. Alright. And let's grab this other one really quick. On the other side of Lyraron. Lyraron? I don't know. The reason that's difficult is because L and R, in language learning, a lot of languages drop the R's and go straight to L. They drop the L's and go straight to R's. Okay, help me, I beg of you. My friend has gone to Pfizer Lawn. Pfizer... A place we're told we must never set foot in. I thought about giving chase, but I'm scared I'll run into that thing. But you're a big, brave woman. You're not scared of such things, are you? So please, find and bring back my friend. Ken Giruf is their name, and if you hurry, you might catch them before they go back to place. Alright. Let's go. This way. Several different directions I could take. Alright. This is the forbidden area, I guess. Aren't you one of Urianje's friends? Have you business with me? Why, yes, I do. You're not supposed to be here, fairy. She's worried? Well, that's all well and good, but when someone tells me not to do something, it only makes me want to do it more. No one can stop me. Alright, heedless of your warning, Ken Girif continues on in the direction of that place. If you find them again, perhaps you can still convince them to turn back. Okay. Listen, eventually I'll be able to fly and have zero fucks to give. Alright, what's over here? Say enter any phrase containing Oi Ken Gairaf. Nani the fuck? Straight up not working. What the frick? Okay, is there another spot? One that I don't know of? Or is that the only destination spot? Is that maybe what that means? Like, I'm genuinely confused. Is it bugged? Am I doing something wrong? With the chat mode in say, which it is, you can see right here. Enter KENNGY Ken Guf. Oh. I'm a little dumb. It's alright. It happens. I'm a little dyslexic. And sleepy. Those probably go hand in hand. Squeal, squeal. Who wants milk? What? My beaver speak is rusty? Huh? Okay. Alright then. Guess your friend's dead. Your friend is no more. Isn't that right, Nightbot? Yeah, you're right, Nightbot. Everyone should join the McMahon HQ. What a place to be. We got community. We got memes. Memes are kind of nice. So what does quest sync mean? Is that quest sync? Oh, okay. It's level matching. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I was otherwise gonna be very lost, but alright. Your friend's dead. Maybe there's still hope. I just need to try and stay calm and think things through. No, your friend's dead. Sorry. Sorry you had to find out this way. Oh, cool. It's actually just where I need to go anyway. I have a feeling the last one's gonna be in this section. Alright. Let us move. Let us move. Oh. Enemy. Enemy. I'm paying Ayo, welcome to the stream, Yoshi. Also, spoiler alert, because I don't know what, in your opinion, the first best was. To me, so far, that's Heavensward, but... Well, it's between Heavensward and Stormblood, but... Heaven's Word had the best music by far. Stormblood had some of the best aesthetics. Though then again, Heaven's Word had more wallpaper-worthy images. Also, listen to Nightbot. Alright, I know you're already part of the Discord, Yoshi, but you should join the Discord. No, I will not lend you a hand. Let me click the link real quick. Easy, easy, easy. Easy friggin' peasy. We need some whirlweeds, a pretty little plant that grows in the water. We usually trade with the fwoth for it, or the falth. Yeah, it didn't work because you're banned, alright? Little did you know, you're banned. Banned from my Christian Minecraft server. Okay. You want me to swim and get something. You're gonna drink milk? You need some milk. Alright, I have to read books for a fairy now? Okay. Probably just gonna skip through these. I just want to get the, whatchamacallit? Huh? Wait, okay. On the occasion of the 300th year of the founding of Vobert, a grand celebration was held in Grunis Licht. No expense was spared. Over the course of the festivities, guests were lavishly festered and regaled with wondrous performances. Yet amidst all the pomp and pageantry, naught was more stirring than the recitation of the Oath of the Covenant. In honor of the alliance between Dron and Gaudiant, upon which the kingdom was built, representatives of each race took to the podium. 'Twas a sight to draw tears from all who looked on. What strange names you mortals have. Ilmeg sounds much prettier. It means the kingdom of rainbows. Vobert versus Ilmeg. No, I'll agree. Ilmeg is a better name than Vobert. Good Janana's grace was named for Her Royal Highness Princess Janana, daughter to the king 3 generations prior. In the dark of night, the mountain pass catches the light which shines forth from the castle, giving it the impression of the princess's beautiful eyes of jade. Eyes of jade? That sounds lovely. If the princess were here, I would ask her for them. All right, manor log. Let's go. First week, Thunder's Day. The princess being partial to the lakefront view, it was decided that all the noble lords and ladies would set out for a picnic. Having partaken the sweets, Her Highness ventured to the water, where she inspected her lip paint in the reflection. This caused the watching shepherds to remark that the princess had used the lake as her hand mirror. Ooh, there's a hand mirror lake to the southwest of here. That must be how it got its name. But who would go all that way to the lake just to eat? Yet another silly thing you mortals do. Don't knock it till you try it, Ulthon. Well, I certainly learned lots of new things today. Things the others don't know. I'm going to go and share it with everyone. They'll think I'm so clever. I'll surely become the darling of Liraran. Teehee. Alright, am I gonna go back and you're gonna embarrass yourself? Alright. Well, I'm gonna, before I head back, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Look, a killer bee. That's not a bee, that's a wasp. Yeah, that's just straight up a wasp. Ah, yes. Final Fantasy versus Minecraft, alright? Final Fantasy, you still take fall damage. But Minecraft, even a tiny little sliver of water saves you. Oh. Sleepy. You missed it, Yoshi, but basically I'm only streaming for a little bit of fun. Final Fantasy XIV has more realism than Minecraft discuss. I mean, that alone is truthful because of the fall damage. And then also, alright. Oh, do I just have multiple choices for the world weed? Is that what that is? Okay. But also, it's not blocks. Graphics look way better than most MMOs as well. Get all the world weed. Smoke weed every day. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Complete our quest, or at least get to the next objective. Is there any other ones? Yeah, there's one more over there. Okay. I'm sure Oh, you know what? I think the last one is going to be from that dungeon. Or that trial, rather. Hello. Let's judge you. Alright, well. You don't have one created, therefore you have been judged. Inferior. Bad. Bad. Did you manage to find them? Yes, I did. Here, have them. Oh, look at these lovelies. I'll enchant these at once. Make it so they can grow outside the water and plant them here and there. Meanwhile, I want you to decorate with these snug blooms. As to where they should go? Ah, yes! The stairs! There's a dull spot that's ripe for some cheer. When you've finished, come and let me know. Alright. Well, we'll just decorate Urianje's house like this. I don't need to open that every single time. No, target it. Thank you. There we go. And then there's this one. We vibin'. Alright. Give me my ether current. Give me the ether! Give it. Yep, it's sure to put a smile on Urianje's scowly face. Yeah, I am indeed ether current grinding. Oh boy, let's see here. Because otherwise I'm never gonna do it. I mean, best to do it now, instead of when I need it. You're welcome to stay too. Yeah, no thanks. Give me that. Alright, we got one more over there. I'm not gonna run all the way. I am teleporting. Thank you very much. Crush those blue quests into fine blue dust and snort it all up. You shouldn't snort random blue substances. All right, that's just a heads up. You probably shouldn't do that. Alright, let's watch you make a fool of yourself. You've been doing it for years. That explains a lot snorting random things, doing it for years, that explains a lot. Told them about the people from the past, but they weren't the least bit impressed. Well, why should we pay any mind to those who are long dead? Much more fun thinking up new riddles and while sipping nectar. Speaking of which, we found this really sweet-smelling flower recently. We were about to go collect its nectar if you wanted to join us. No, no, no! I don't want to join you! I want you to admire me! Stranger and stranger. All right, suit yourself. All right, throw a temper tantrum. Now give me the ether current. Give me the ether! That didn't work at all. They didn't think any better of me. But I won't give up, not yet. I'm going to be popular, mark my words. Yeah, sure you will. All right. Next. Let's go. All right. You're back here, right? Mr. Sandman. All right. Oh, I beg your pardon. I must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I find I can barely stay awake. Sandman is my name, and I had something for you. What was it again? Ah, yes, a request. I would have you seek out a young Amaro who has newly arrived in Ilmeg. But ere I go into the details, tell me, know you of the nature of our community, Wollickthorpe? It is a place where those of us who have attained intelligence come to live out our days. We Amaro are born mindless beasts, you see, but if we abide among men for a century or so, we may awaken to abilities long lost in our kind, speech not least of all. That those who have awakened might know of Wollickthorpe, we asked our new moo friends to place enchantments on the crystals found throughout Ilmeg. These crystals call out to our brethren across Norvant, drawing them hither. However, the aforementioned young Amaro was not prepared for what he found here. That is, other speaking Amaro, and no sooner did I welcome him than he bolted and ran. Though he is wary of us, having served men until recently, I believe he will trust you. Please, will you not find him and persuade him to come here? To help you on your way, he fled to the west of the settlement. Alright, more fetch quests. Let's go. Let's go. And after that, I think the... Yeah. Okay. So I need to do the Dancing Plague. And then I'll be able to fly. I'm gonna be able to make like a bird and fly. Alright. Looks like it's heading southwest. Let's look southwest. Yeah, apparently this little homie right here, this Eshivor, is rare. I just kind of got him randomly. Was it even trying? Parts eaten foliage. A trail of consumption. It leads to the west, it looks like. Let's go west. Screw you. Whatever you are. Rainbow lorikeet. Screw you! Leave me be. Alright. It may yet be near. Oh, sleepy. Alright. And then I'm gonna enroll for the, enroll to the, whatchamacallit. Dungeon. The young Amara regards you with wary eyes. It's alright to talk. There was another fellow like me. Do you know him? Well, now a whole settlement of talking Amaro. That must be the place he wanted to show me. My name is Tonatia. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered I could speak. I was so happy and thought that my master would be happy too. But when I spoke to him, he looked as if he'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since that day I've been wandering the land all by myself. I'd heard of Ilmeg, and I once thought it'd be nice to see it. But it seems the idea wasn't my own at all. This settlement, Wolleckdorf. It sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been alone for a long while. I don't feel comfortable around others anymore. Not even other Amara. Excuse me. Alright, well, go off, sis. Alrighty. One more. Easy. Alrighty. Hiccups. Ah. Ah. I do not like hiccups. Oh, I hate hiccups. Ah, yes. Let's just chill. It's a pretty long average. That is indeed a pretty long average. Well, let's vibe, I guess. Let's go back to Wollechdorf as a safe port. And just, I guess, watch videos. Alright. What we got? Airlink stuff. Alright, interesting. Fully enterable buildings in gaming. How long is that? 20 minutes? Probably not. Chernobyl's deadliest area. 9/11 meme. Alright.
Hi, I'm Brad, and I have a leaking problem. So almost for the past 6 to 8 months, there was a lot of hints and leaks and references to a product that Meta seemed to be working together with the router brand D-Link to release a dongle that people with a PC can easily plug a USB device and set up the Meta or Oculus AirLink, whatever they call it now. So people can play PCVR easier without having a fancy router setup. There was a lot of silence of when this product might actually come out, but more recently I've been talking to a lot of my sources, and I am prepared pretty much this recap and this final leak that will give you a lot of information on availability, when all these features and products will release, and who it's targeted toward, which is really interesting in some ways. If you enjoy these kind of videos, please go to bradsmiles.com/Patreon, and you can support me so I don't have to take sponsors and you don't have to watch ads in front of videos. So what do we know so far? Well, I know that Meta internally calls this project Project RE. It is an accessory, again, that is sold and mass produced by D-Link. The big difference is that it's going to be using custom drivers and software that has been collaborated with and between Meta and D-Link to work best with Oculus Quest 2. Early manuals for the accessory have already been leaked a couple times, but these seem slightly out of date, as these were from February and they still reference oculus.com/setup, which is mostly a dead web page now, but a lot what you see here is probably likely going to be similar in the final product, including the design, which is clearly very similar to their current USB dongle devices. It is a USB device that is focused on using Wi-Fi 6 or the 5 gigahertz connection. And talking with my trusted sources, we got all the information on software launch plans. It is planned to release with a stripped down version of firmware version 44. The interesting thing about this actual software running the VR AirBridge is it's actually sharing code with the work in progress Avalanche or Cloud VR service that Meta is working on internally. I did not get any info on release date or announcement plans for the actual Cloud VR service or when we might be able to get some tests related to that. Again, Cloud VR is just basically if you don't have a PC that's strong enough to run PCVR games, Meta will supply that functionality with some sort of cloud service, probably with a subscription if I had to guess. The stripped down version 44 rolls out on September 19th. This feature was actually supposed to come out earlier, but there were some serious issues that caused a postponement, at least one that I'm aware of. And the feature is locked behind a gatekeeper. It will roll out after the version 44 update is pretty much fully released. That's very standard for a lot of meta software updates, so I don't think any of you are surprised by that. One other thing I want to talk about related to software is it's basically designed to work with Windows 10 and Windows 11 using tapping into the mobile hotspot features that those OSs have built in. We're seeing a lot of stuff, these companies interested in tapping into these hotspot features. Even as you might have seen in my recent video, that Valve is basically gearing up Steam VR to also do very similar things with whatever headsets they want to support for that. There will be a press release coming up pretty soon, and I have a snippet here, or at least an edited snippet. RE, or the D-Link device AirBridge, is a made for Meta accessory in partnership with D-Link that provides Airlink users with suboptimal setups a plug-and-play solution that enhances their PCVR gameplay experience. So again, this is not really targeting people that have really good router setups or is completely fine with using Airlink. This is mostly for people that just really run into issues daily. Their router setup is suboptimal. Maybe it's across the house from where they usually play VR. Just an easy way to set up Airlink and make the adoption of this feature for some reason more adopted, even though Meta has not really shown any plans that they actually want to do anything with PCVR game releases or software releases as of yet. Now, here's the timeline at the making of this video, but like everything else, timelines can be fluid with these large companies. A big example is Pico was clearly planning to announce everything about their new device yesterday on September 15th. Multiple sources told me that, but they ended up announcing the announcement on the 15th rather than just doing the full launch announcement yesterday. So a lot of things get delayed all the time. But at the time of making this video, multiple sources have told me that this timeline I have set here is correct. So let's go with it. So September 19th, which is next Monday, as this is now
condenser
Friday,
mic,
version 44 will start rolling out to public users. On September 20th, you'll start seeing the product show up on multiple web stores, at least maybe not fully public or fully available. On the D-Link web store, you'll see it via the DTC channels, but on the Meta web store, you probably will see it pop up with a notify me option. You will not be able to buy it from the Meta web store until the product volumes at the Meta hardware warehouses are at an optimal level to where they can feel comfortably to release it. But also another factor in this is they want to make sure that the version 44 is 100% released so they can activate that gatekeeper and then sell the product. September 28th, there will be an official Meta blog post formally announcing the AirBridge features and probably the hardware. So almost a whole week before we get the actual announcements, even though we will probably start seeing stuff pop up before then. And I was told that on Meta Connect, which is October 11th, there will be additional announcements, but I was not given details on what this meant. I did ask if it was related to Cloud VR,
got a very
but again,
cultured
they
shirt
did not
on.
give me any info on hearing anything about that, at least. Now let's talk about availability and compatibility, which is kind of interesting and disappointing for some people, or maybe expected disappointment for some users. It will only be compatible with Quest 2 as a beta. This is very similar to how the Oculus Link feature first launched. You might remember very similar beta situation, except with this AirBridge product.
If he's wearing it, it's meant to be
being a beta, they're only going to launch it in the US only at first. Around Q4 2022 and Q1 2023, everyone in the US will walk into stores such as Walmart.
Cool. So basically what he's going on about is there's a dongle that's basically supposed to turn so Airlink is it's Quest users trying to play PC VR without a link cable. The way it works is basically your headset connects to your router and your router connects to your PC, and the router acts as a middleman. For people like me, where I live across my my computer is so far away, from the router, plus I'm already on Wi-Fi, Airlink would not be very, very good. So if you've got a suboptimal setup like that, then basically it's as close to a direct connection to your PC as you can get wirelessly through Airlink. So as a native solution. Let me see here. Buddy, if you walk into your if I walk into your house wearing a Speedo under my clothes, do I want you to notice that? Well, if it's under your clothes, then no, but he was wearing the shirt on the outside. It's an outgoing shirt. It's a very intentional decision to wear that and then stream. When it's an ahegao.
So is that tiny people see the world?
Billy ways.
It's so dumb. I can't be 3 feet tall. You can't tell how tall I am based on first person view. Nah, chat, watch this effing junk. Where's that? Look. You can't see how tall I am based off of this junk. It's not even close to the same height. or whatever. Like you can't make effing conjectures from this. You're like 2'5". She's barely 3 feet tall. Chat, look how effing big this thing is. It's not that I'm small or this thing. This thing is just way too effing big. Way too big. See, look, chat, this is an average-sized human being right here, and you can see I'm much taller than them. All right. So yeah.
Oh! I just popped. 1 second. I want to have the music going. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right, the dancing plague. Oh, did I mute everything? Or is there just no music right now? There it is. Let's go. White mage versus white mage. I think I'm the better one. Stack that.
We're sick of this crap old castle.
Alright. We doing good. We vibing. What do you mean, best mechanic? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I just ran right into that. Shall we not? Alright, there's a lot going on here, and I don't appreciate it. All right, there's a lot going on here. Oh, wait. Both of us. Okay, both white mages are a little dumb there. That was both of us. There's a lot going on for my pea brain. I am so sorry. Let's push AoE. Alright. Well, that happens. Let's just watch and see. These guys aren't red mages, so they won't be able to. Let's see how people go.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
Who LB3'd? I mean, it looks like they're doing fine. No, never mind. We get 3 people, 1, 2, 3 people down. Well, I mean, they're mostly okay. That's funny though. Alright, both of the... Yeah, the tanks might save it. I'm literally, my brain is moving so slow right now. It's moving slower than a Windows PC. Oh, the Windows 98, there we go, PC. I still think that's kind of funny though. Both white mages are named Hanako. You got Hanako Matsui, then you got Hanako whatever else. Not a role player. But got the maid outfit. I should have done the maid outfit glam. If these tanks got it, I'm going to I think I'm gonna have to give my commendation to one of them. Honestly, neither of us white mages deserve a commendation. You see the full furry copy buster. That's fine. It's not worth it. Go ahead, read it again. No. Okay. hitting on it. Let's try it again. All right. Don't go into the arrow, or don't go into the center. Alright, there we go. We're doing a lot better now. Ah. Did anyone get bound? I don't know how I got out of that. Not gonna lie. There we go.
We can play no more.
First try, winky face. Kind of sus when she says bigger is better. Get your mind out of the gutter. Get your mind out of the gutter. This is a Christian stream. We don't accept that here. There's nothing wrong with a few faces. Hey yo, it's nighttime again. Problem solved. At least I got 2 commendations, but I really didn't deserve any. I did kind of bad. That's but it's fine. There's everything wrong with the few faces. I think you're just bad.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
Uh-huh.
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose.
Why did the relics come out of my chest?
For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
I see.
The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do.
Ayo.
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Okay, so basically she just said, hey yo, so you did all that, but you're not gonna be the king. I'm gonna be the king now. You legitimately got isekai'd in a game where God is a rock and the bad guys are some organization. 13 wannabes with masks and relics coming out. Of your chest is the straw that breaks the camel's back. Yes, it is indeed.
Shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
You shall. Invisible.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
I see.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Brutal. Evil. Kill him. I don't like the fairies, but kill him. Kill that man.
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Uh-huh. Thancred!
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life?
We still need to get Y'shtola. We need to get to
If she was
Y'shtola.
powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Y'shtola is indeed the best.
Look! The sky!
I mean, Thancred's cool, but Y'shtola.
She's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
I am the warrior of darkness.
General, what are our orders?
I know
What do we
Y'shtola is the best.
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Nah.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
They got turned into the bushes.
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before.
Water? Rip bozos. Torment you more.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Hey yo.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat. All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
My master this, my master that. Buddy, your master's gonna star on my 600-pound life. Hey yo, he do be like that.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Fair-Ul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Fair-Ul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received.
Such is the way of Ilmeg.
By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
What about our pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Hey yo.
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would his nephews.
Back to the castle. She's like, alright, I get to go home now. This is my new home. Pretty freaking awesome, my new home. Haha. Alright. So how's Ardbert doing? Probably having a crisis. Get it? Crisis. Because he's probably crying about being like dead, but not really. Ne'er a moment did I doubt that you wouldst triumph over thy foe. Yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the Ylmorans to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. But what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them. Probably. Alright. I can now fly in Ilmeg. Yeah! And I'm getting something. I almost cut myself on that much edge. You gotta be careful. Well, you gotta practice blade safety. Easy. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own, and has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It's time we were going together, needless to say, to the bitter end. The fate of our 2 worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Feyfolk. The Ranjit elected to pursue us, makes me hopeful the city was spared Ylmor's attentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that I've had a belly full of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Maybe. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm reading. Alright. Back to the Crystarium, eh? Lore is important. Yes, it is. That wasn't a cutscene. That wasn't a cutscene, therefore it couldn't have been voiced. But it's still important. Alrighty. Yeah. You're just coping? No, you're the one who needs copium, my dude. Cope harder, heal cell. You know I can ban you from my chat, right? You know I can do that.
Yes. Ylmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
I see. Yeah, I would ban you.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
Hey, yo. Oh, it's the Ascian, bro.
And you are?
It's the king of the empire. Or the grandfather of the emperor, sorry.
One would find yonder visage on many a page.
You're just wrong.
Its youth should long
Nope.
since have faded.
Nope. Y'shtola is #1. Always will be.
Well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations.
Uh-huh.
As for my true identity, I am Emmett Selk, Asian.
Emmett Selk.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Indeed.
Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
Mm-hmm.
Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
Yeah.
But you had to come and ruin it all.
Yeah.
Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Yeah.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the Source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, Shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Uh-huh. I don't trust him. Worst character. Don't trust him. Ardbert's better. Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first. We should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Hanako. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. No, my takes have been wonderful, alright? You're the one who's a little weird in the head. In light of your recent excursions, I say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Okay, so that's... It's that, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's an Ardbert scene coming up. Contrary-man. Uh-huh. You had to modify my tag a little bit. Just a little bit to get that joke. You'll find refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope they are to your liking. Will you be retiring now? Yes. I bid you a pleasant evening. A sandwich basket. Okay. Didn't even explain the joke. I just called you out for having to be so unoriginal. That's a very audible sigh. How's the stream going? You just finished yours? Stream's going all right. It's a chill stream. It's a sleepy stream. Nice to see you there, Ross. How you doing? How'd your stream go? Hopefully it went well. Good. I'm happy to hear it.
Is it?
Oh.
With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. He'll probably think you're talking to yourself.
Ardbert.
Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett's Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
Hey yo, is that real footage from the moon landing?
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Not everything. You're putting me off my dinner. That would have been the best.
You mean Seto? Well, that's... I suppose you're right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
Happy Hanukkah!
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Probably talking about my company Chocobo. Hey, yo, she's sleeping like I do, and I'm just like, I don't want to be here. Just a plank. I'm just a plank. That does not look like a comfy pose. There we go. Well, Hana got her rest. And it's time to continue the quests. Alright? We gotta find Mommy. Mommy. Ishtola. We gotta find Ishtola. Alright. The manager of the suites is in a cheerful mood. Don't forget her sandwiches. What do you mean? I already got the sandwiches. Yes, you're right. She got to sleep and she got sandwiches. Good morning to you, miss. I do hope you are well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Alright. To the ocular. There. Gonna make sure I keep those sandwiches. What am I supposed to do with them? I'm not gonna get a house anytime soon. Alright. We run. Enter the ocular. Special sandwiches. Why did you have to capitalize the S's? Weird ass. Alright, cutscene, important. Because special sandwich, though that's not a proper noun.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
It's the ASEAN. She's appalled.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon? Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that.
Yeah?
Most impressive.
Well, your mom gay. Your mom gay, Yoshi.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words.
No, if your mom is gay for my mom, that doesn't mean my mom is gay for your mom. My mom is happily married to my father.
So,
Therefore, my mom not
I
gay.
meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the
No,
sword.
she can't.
Prove yourselves here.
Trust me, you know she can't. My mom is very, very firm in her straightness.
Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth.
What do you mean, proof?
Surely
That's
such
my
a
mother.
partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
Anyway, shut up. I'm
And thus did the
It's
olive
cutscene.
branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
What was that all about?
What a question.
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I don't know, but if he crosses us, I'll make him wish he hadn't.
I'm sure you will. But consider for a moment. If he meant simply to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes
Wouldn't
without
you
saying
like
that
to
our
know?
alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. It seems we
Cast
have no way of
cure.
knowing where they might be
Fuck
hiding.
you.
It seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
She is stronger than just
Then let us
casting
discuss the
cure.
Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
No, she'll cast a Flatus
The Wardens
Solus.
of Calusia, Armarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take on
Probably.
in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Wouldn't you
I
like
would
that?
ask that you journey to
Wouldn't you like that?
There you will find
No.
Yustola. With her assistance,
No.
I doubt the
Alright,
warden
this
will
is my
eventually
chat.
grasp
This
it.
is my stream. And my answer to you,
Is
dear
Y'shtola the
Yoshi,
conjurer you and
is
Mariaja
no.
used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since you left for the forest.
Yes. Lead into me going after Y'shtola.
I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined.
No, she can.
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
It would be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field,
The
I
proof
shall be here
exists. I'm just not going to give it to you.
I had somewhat fancied
This is my
and
stream.
contemplated joining the
I'm not
search
letting you
myself,
run my stream.
but other matters demand my attention.
What's that?
Days
A missive
nuts.
from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
Not the case.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance? Of course. Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Alright, alright. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There's a church, or rather, the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet, that hall there remains a tablet, or within that hall there remains a tablet, whose writings I believe may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. A most considerate proposal. Very well, ere we depart to Raktika, we shall journey into Fort Job, that we might secure this relic. Alright. No. We teleporting. We go zoom. Here, amidst these ruins, we will find the Church of the First Light, and within the hallowed hall, the tablet we within that hallowed hall, the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. Okay. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. Imagine being broke enough to use Aetherite tickets. I think what they intended use is if you, for example, when I was in Kugane, if I wanted to go to the Crystarium, that was almost 2,000 gil just to teleport. I think the use case is to not spend 2,000 gil. Like, it wouldn't hurt that bad because I have 1.4 million gil, but the Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from that fulgent deluge were seen as agents of the divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet, where there is light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in dark that they sought silence. Or solace. Wow, fuck. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to the Raktika Greatwood, but that is a tale for another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel there. Yeah? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Do I care, though? No, I don't. Alright. Straight up. Don't care. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, we go in. And it's down here. Yeah? I'm sure you do. I only do the raids with my bud Ari. No, I'm in a cutscene. It's surprisingly intact. I'm not gonna read through. I'm gonna watch this. Wow, I moved a whole 3 steps. Wait, why can I click on Yorianje? Oh, okay. Were the tablet a fragment of Holy Scripture, 'twould most assuredly rest here on this altar. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed the font of seeing used in the practice of their faith. Whither, then, would they have set the tablets? No! Wrong button. I can barely see my hand in front of my face. Only that torch were a little closer. That one. Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? What a question. Scrub over stuff. Alright, Nothing. I mean, I would imagine the hint was supposed to be a torch, but... Time-worn tablet. I don't. Those are sacks. All right. I found it. Within the altar, thou sayest? Naught escapeth thine eye, 'twould seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I'm not mistaken, they are writ in the script of the ancient Empire Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Raktika. 'Twill be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. What do you want out of my settings? What do you want out of my settings? Tell me. Tell me and I'll consider it. Alright. And we depart. There is a custom of the Knights Blessed, which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. You're trying to help me not move 5 feet a day backwards? What? No. I like my backwards pace. I like it, alright? I'm fine with it the way it is. Let's see. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent. Okay. To speak plain, it is the belief of the blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases, masters their disciples. So it is that Y'shtola hath taken the name of Master Matoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak her not her true name in the blessed's presence. That's why I strafe, usually. Also, I don't give a shit. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the great woods border. Everyone plays their games differently, my guy. I play the game this way because I like it. Alright? There's nothing wrong with walking backwards a little slower. Nothing wrong with it. I do not play it wrong. I play it correctly. Again, everyone plays the game differently. Figured. Are there blue quests I need to do? There are. Where is this? Lakeland? Okay, so I have 3 more blues to do. We got 1, 2 blue. Is there another blue here? So the 3rd blue must be a quest. I know I don't have to. I've known about the ability to change my controls. Yes, they did indeed. They halved it, I believe, at some point. But yes, no, I'm already very well aware of the ability to change my control scheme. I prefer Q and E for strafing and A and D for turning. I also prefer slow backpedaling. For me, at least, it gives me more control, and I like it. I don't like being in a constant speedy forward motion, or backward motion. You'd get really annoyed if you watched me playing this game out, like, off stream, because I like to walk a lot, like this. But I play the game correctly, because it is how I choose to play it. Yeah, and walking backwards is fine too. I don't need to run. It's fine.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
We have arrived. Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule!
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days.
Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
Yeah?
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
AKA, shut the fuck up. Me whenever Yoshi speaks. Tis plain our Asian counterpart meaneth to follow whosoever we lead, or wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it pervadeth every corner, and so long as the Light Warden remaineth, the Sin-Eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years past, a swarm of sin-eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. Though some did few survive, and they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls in want of a guiding hand, for mercy, Y'shtola hath provided that which they sorely needed. They have since endeavored to restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps, to Fort Gone. Alright, I want to finish this this objective line, and then I'm going to actually go ahead and call the stream over. I'm tired, and it's already been 2.5 hours, which is pretty good for a stream from me. So I think I'm actually going to try and sleep tonight, though, instead of be up till like 1, 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm sure there was. It's not like I heard the sound or anything.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Now, surround them!
These sin-eaters, they're not like the others.
They're not sin-eaters, that's why.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a sin-eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Kupo.
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade. Good luck.
There! Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Y'shtola!
Runar, report.
It's Mommy Y'shtola!
Master Matoya. We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are sin-eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not sin-eaters, then what?
is passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine Aether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company, the one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
It do be. It's been too long.
Master Matoya?
Y'shtola.
Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come, I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
Oh, you really didn't have to put so much work into seeing Y'shtola again. You've been busy since arriving in the First, I gather. But I would hear the tales of your travails in a more suitable surrounding. With Fort Gone yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in a settlement to the far northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gates and you'll find me soon enough. Alright. I remember the parts of Realm Reborn where I didn't have a mount. And I had to run through those swarms of bad dudes. And almost die every time. Or at least be in a panic. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. Easy. I'll do the compass later. I'm tired.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
No, I didn't hear about it. I'll have to look into it later.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by
I know
way
that
of welcome.
Overwatch 2 is
They
going
are
to be
simple people.
releasing next month.
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come. I see. And now you see
Probably
the
so
Light
that
Warden of Rectica.
people stop playing Overwatch 1.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand.
Yep.
I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found.
Favorite
were the
source
area not
filmmaker
fiercely
animations?
Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say,
Thank you,
my every
Nightbot.
attempt to survey the area has
Very
been
cool.
thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed, if you'll excuse me.
Rude.
He understands that I'm not the same, that I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Easy. Is it gonna do another cutscene? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm tired. I'm so very tired. I need to get some sleep so I can wake up in the morning. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just end it right there. My new schedule. Finally, he's going to bed. My new schedule, I think I can actually show it now. Yeah, I believe this. Yeah, it does show my microphone still. That's an actual up-to-date schedule of what I'm planning to do. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday as my more regular streaming days. MST is obviously Arizona time. But yeah, stream's ending. Thank you for watching. Bye!